Welcome to our Saturday class. Always the best part of my week, so thank you all for joining me. So special to get to be together in community. So before we get into some movement, I just want to invite you all to take a moment to close your eyes and start by taking some slow, deep breaths. I have the first day here in San Diego in a minute, at least in a Saturday, where it really feels like winter. Just taking a second to appreciate that. The fact that it's cloudy, a little crisp in the air. We're lucky that this is about as extreme as it gets. But really appreciating this moment in time for how temporary it is. The thing about the holiday seasons is it's one of those things that we continually circle back to. And it reminds us to reflect on how far we've come, on the version of ourselves that we were in holidays past, and to appreciate who we are in this moment in time today. So, first, just check in with yourself. How are you doing today? How does your body feel? What's your energy level like? Notice if there's anywhere in your body that you can relax right now, just by bringing your awareness, your attention to that space. And appreciate all that you've done to be here. Not just to this class this morning, but that was also a lot of work. You had to get out of bed, drive here, fight the cold, but you made it. But also acknowledging how far you've come through your whole life. All those layers of years of hard work, of lessons, of learning and growth. It's this constant process of refining, of getting to know ourselves, of making mistakes, making adjustments, and then growing stronger, becoming a little bit closer to ourselves and knowing ourselves fully. So if you've been having a stressful few weeks, know that that's normal. You're not the only one. And this is your time to fully relax and to let go, to just be here in this moment. So let's bring our hands to heart center with your palms touching. And I want you to set an intention for our practice today. So really remind yourself how you want to feel. What kind of energy do you need? Maybe you just want to feel more relaxed, more calm. Maybe you need to feel the opposite, a little bit more energy, more motivation. Maybe you'd like to feel gratitude, patience. It can really be anything that resonates with you today. A word that I want us to reflect on a lot through our practice is feeling grounded, especially in this chaotic time. There's a lot to think about, a lot to do, maybe travel coming up. How can we keep that sense of being grounded, connected to the earth, to ourselves, to our breath, to the state of strength and calm? So with your intention in mind, let's take a really big inhale in through your nose, and then try to hold your breath at the top and see if you can fill up with a little bit more air. Really breathe in. And then open your mouth, exhale to sigh that out, let it go. All right, crew, go ahead and open up your eyes. So good to see some more of you. Welcome, welcome. Let's take an inhale here. Reach your arms up to the sky. Stretch up tall. We're going to drop your right hand down to the earth. Excuse me, I'll be your right hand down, left arm up and over. Let's take a big side reach, breathing into the ribs, opening up the space to breathe. And then as you inhale, take both arms up through center. Let's go the other way. Left hand down. The right arm will carry you up and over. Good. Nice deep breath here. And then inhale, both arms back through center. Good. Exhale, right hand down. You're going to take your left arm down, around in front of you, kind of sweep it over, set it down, and then reach your right arm up and over. Yeah, we're going to do this little side sweep back and forth. So that right hand will take you down, around in front, left arm up and over. And we'll just take it back and forth here, going with your own breath, your own pace. Feel free to make it your own if you want to add some movements. Please feel free. We're just waking up the body, opening up here. The sun is starting to break through. Good. And if you can, try to breathe in and out through your nose. Start to find that mindful breath. See if you can breathe even deeper down to the lower part of your belly. Let's go one more each side. Nice job, crew. And then when you're done, reach both arms up to the sky one last time. Stretch taller. As you exhale, release your hands down to the ground in front of you. Let's come on up to hands and knees. Let's find our tabletop. Okay, we're going to start with our cat and cow here. So as you inhale, drop your belly down, lift your head, your tailbone up, really stretching through the front body. As you exhale, push and round through the shoulder blades, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, feel that arch here, the space in your back. And then we'll just take this back and forth a few rounds. Inhaling, coming into our cow pose. Exhaling, push and round into cat. If you want to add some other movements here, go for it. So thinking of being grounded, one of the foundations in yoga that we talk about a lot, especially in teacher training, is building from the ground up. You always want to think about what part of your body is making contact with the ground. That's your support. So right now, can you spread your fingers a little bit more? Start to feel your hands engage, grip the earth. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Let's take just a few more rounds. Again, add any other movements that feel good here. Nice job, yogis. Let's do one more. And then we're going to make our way into a neutral tabletop. And right away, friends, let's press back to downward facing dog. So I'd like to take hands maybe a little wider than shoulders, about mat's distance. And then lift your hips up and back. Let your head fall down, coming into your downward facing dog. Nice. And then maybe start to add some movements here. So you could bend one knee, then the other, stretch through the back of the legs. You could shake your head out a little bit, yes and no. Get that stretch of your spine here, really lifting the tailbone up as you drop your head down. And again, notice your foundation, especially your hands for this one. Can you push down away from the ground? If this is ever too much, know that you could always come to all fours. Knees down, totally a good option. Bend your knees, look forward at your hands. Let's take an inhale. And then as you exhale, walk your feet up. Come to forward fold. Feet will be hips distance. You can bend your knees a ton here. Let yourself drape down. And then option to grab opposite elbows. Come into ragdoll. You can find a little sway side to side. Maybe shake your head out, yes and no. Nice, yogis. Let yourself go. Now the thing that's making contact with the earth is your feet, right? So notice, where's the weight in your feet? A little bit more forward, a little bit more back. Maybe you feel all four corners, because that's what we're going for. And see if you can spread your toes, just like you do your hands on the ground. Yeah, can you get more space in your feet? Can you start to feel that grip of your little toes onto the ground? And then hands come to your shins. Let's inhale, find a flat back, straighten out your spine, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bend your knees, fold it down. Good. Reach your arms all the way up to stand, stretching tall. As you exhale, hands come together down to your heart. Nice. Let's get warmed up. We're going to reach our arms up here. Sit back into chair pose. Bend your knees. We're going to sit into a squat. Yes. Just holding here for a moment. Strong back. Reach energy through your fingertips. Maybe hips back and down a little bit more. Good job. Let's take an inhale. As you exhale, take your forward fold. Come all the way down. Hands to your shins. Inhale to a flat back. As you exhale, hands to the earth. Step back to downward facing dog. Nice job. We're going to start to build off of that, our sun salutation. Like I said, I want to get you guys warmed up. So let's take an inhale. Bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step, or you could hop your feet. Come on up to forward fold. Feet hips distance. Hands to your shins or the ground. Find a flat back. Breathe in. Exhale, take your fold. Let's reach your arms all the way up to stand. Stretch taller. Exhale, hands together to your heart. Good. Reaching up. Try to find more length here. Pull your hips back. Bend your knees into chair pose. Yes. Now just one time. Swing your arms. You're going to take them back as you breathe in. And then exhale. Arms up overhead. Hold it low for a moment. Good. Take your forward fold all the way down. Inhale. Find a flat back. Exhale, fold. And we're going to step our left leg back here. Lower left knee down to the ground so your right foot is forward in a low lunge. Yeah, just make sure that right foot's in front of your knee. You feel solid. We're going to make our way up. Hands can always come to your thigh. And if you feel ready for more, we're going to reach all the way up to the sky. Yeah, try to feel more length. Maybe look up. Take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, hands release down to the ground. Take that right leg back behind you. Push it back when you're ready. Downward facing dog. Nice crew. Let's go one more time. Take that inhale. Bend your knees. Look forward. Exhale. Step or hop your feet. Come on up to forward fold. We inhale to a flat back. Exhale. Fold. Reach your arms all the way up to stand. And you exhale. Hands together to your heart. Good. One last time. Reach it up. Bring it back down into our chair pose. Hips back. Get low. Nice. Again, sweep your arms back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach your arms up overhead. Now let's keep that motion going. 2 more times. Big swing back. Exhale, lift it up. Nice. Try to feel the muscles here right at the base of your shoulder blades so your back body starts to wake up. Go ahead, hold it low. Maybe sit down a little deeper. Inhale. As you exhale, forward fold all the way down. Hands to your shins. Find your flat back. Breathe in. And then exhale, hands to the earth. Go ahead, let's step that right leg back this time. Right knee comes down to the ground, your left foot is forward. Good, see if you can scoot that left foot forward a little bit more. Make your way up. Hands can come to your thigh, or if you feel solid, reach up. Hello, sun. Feels so good. Let's stretch a little taller, maybe look up. As you exhale, hands release back down to the ground. Take your left leg back behind you. Push back to your downward facing dog. Nice work. All right, friends, from here, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or float your feet, come on up, forward fold. We'll inhale, find that flat back. Exhale, fold it down. Go ahead, reach your arms all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands together, down to your heart. Nice. From here, I want you to reach both arms up, grab a hold of your right wrist. We're going to take a side bend up and over towards Jimmy's. Yeah, and then maybe turn to look underneath your arm. Feel that side stretch, the blue sky poking through. So much for weather today. We're back to summer. Let's come back through center. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to take the left arm up and over. Okay, now I have a balance challenge for you. Come back through center. Once again, grab a hold of your right wrist. You're going to lean up and over. You could stay right here. You could come to just your right tiptoes, extend your leg out to the side. Notice how it feels to just root down through that left foot. If you want even more, exactly, you're going to float that foot up off the ground. Yes. Good. Try to find something to look at that's not moving. Hold your balance. Set that foot down, reach both arms up. Good job. Let's try the other side. Grab a hold of your left wrist. Lean over. Okay, first just try coming to your tiptoes. Push down through that right foot. Trust yourself. And then you lift your leg up. You could start to tip over even more if you want to get fancy with it. Ankle length through your body. Power through the right leg. And then slowly come back upright. Both arms reach up. Good job. Sit down into chair pose. Excellent. From here, reach your arms back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach those arms up overhead. One more time, take the arms back. You're gonna lift your left knee up here. Come into a one-legged mountain pose. So you could just come to your tiptoes, or you can lift that leg all the way up. We're holding our balance here. It's always helpful to find one spot to look at. Try to focus your gaze on that spot. Now we're gonna step this back to warrior one. Left foot lands back behind you. Bend your right knee. So we want our feet hips distance. Your left foot's down and flat on the ground and kind of pointed to a 45-degree angle. The thing I want you to try is to get your heel down. So step it in closer if you need. Get that good stretch. Ground down through your feet. Your hips are square. We're reaching the arms up. Yes. Now keep that sense of balance. Cactus your arms. Bend your elbows. Lean back. Your heart lifts up. Let's take that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Notice your feet are your foundation. Push down through both of them. Grip with your toes. Exhale. Good. Let's go 1 more time. Big lift up. Exhale. Open up your chest. Good. Lift it up. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, open up even more. Warrior two. Good. Now your left foot anyway, is parallel with the back end of your mat. Your right foot will be pointed straight ahead. So our feet look like the letter T. Yeah, and we're looking over our right fingertips. In yoga, we talk about your gaze, your drishti. Right now, your drishti is right over the middle finger, looking outward into the horizon, into the new year, feeling strong. Look how far you've come already. Let's reverse that. Reach your right arm up and back for reverse warrior. Maybe bend a little deeper through your right knee here. Stretch further through the side body. Good job. Take it up and over, extended side angle. Right forearm down, left arm up overhead. We will be here again, so if you want to go deeper, you can. If you're feeling good, just stay right here. If you want more, you take your right hand down to the ground. You can also float your arm. If this feels like too intense, you could also come up higher, right hand to your thigh. I want you to make every single pose really work for you. Make sure you're breathing. Go ahead, inhale. Let's use that exhale to rise. Find your warrior two. Come into a flow. You're just going to straighten your legs, reach your arms up, take a breath in. As you exhale, rebend that right knee, come back down to warrior two. Pretty simple. Let's go 2 more times. Legs straighten, arms reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Gorgeous. So 1 more, moving with your breath. Feeling that flow, that connection with each other. Let's hold the warrior. Hands come down to the ground. When you're ready, step back, downward facing dog. Nice work, crew. Once again, please take an inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step where you can float your feet, come on up to forward fold. We'll inhale to our flat back. Exhale, fold it down. Go ahead, reach your arms all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands together, down to your heart. Beautiful, reach it up. Then we sit back into our chair pose. Hips pull back, bend your knees, get nice and low. Good, sweep your arms back, take a breath in. As you exhale, we're gonna try picking up our right knee. Left foot is down onto the ground, right knee lifts. Hold your balance. Good, feel strong, look straight ahead, reach taller. We step this back into our warrior one, so our right foot comes down flat, hips point straight ahead. Nice. Get really solid through your feet. Find that foundation, hips go forward, bend a little deeper and through the left knee. Go ahead, let's find that cactus here. Bend your elbows, lean it back if you wish. Shoulder blades squeeze down and together. Let's take that 2 more times. We'll inhale, reach up. Use that exhale to open up your heart. Good, 1 more time, big lift. Exhale, feel that squeeze of the shoulder blades. Nice job, take it all the way up, hold your balance. Good, let's open it up even more to that warrior two. Stepping your right foot back, hips open to the side. Go ahead, really root down through, again, both feet, even though it's going to feel like just the knife edge, the pinky toe side edge of that right foot. Feel your feet root down. And then reverse it. Reach your left arm up and back. Reverse warrior. Go ahead, can you bend a little deeper through that left knee? Reach a little further through the side body. Take it the other way. Extended side angle, left arm down, right arm reaches overhead towards me. Good. And again, if you want harder, just float that left hand down. Maybe think about simply getting lighter through the arm. So we're not dumping any weight through the left arm. It's just there as a little support. Good job. Take a deep breath in. And then use that exhale to rise back up. Find your warrior two. Good. We'll find our flow here. As you inhale, legs straighten, arms reach up. We breathe in. So you exhale, bend your left knee back down. We'll take that 2 more times. We inhale to rise. Exhale, lower down. Good. Let's go 1 more. Feeling both feet root down. Exhale, hold your warrior two. Go ahead, hands come down to the ground, frame your foot, step your way back to your downward facing dog. Excellent job, you guys. Let's take a big inhale in through the nose. Maybe an open mouth exhale. Let that go. Hopefully we're feeling a little bit more warm. And then from here, we're gonna try lifting our right leg up into a 3-legged dog. Right leg lifts. If you'd like to find some movement, go for it. You could bend your knee, circle out your ankle, spread your toes. Any movement that feels good, please go for it. And then we'll look forward. You're stepping your right foot through between your hands, back to warrior one. You're going left foot down flat, rise. A different way of approaching the pose, going forward instead of stepping back. So again, our hips are square forward, root down. Just one time here, find that cactus, bend your elbows, lean it back, heart is open. Go ahead, reach back up to the sky. As you exhale here, humble warrior, hands go behind your back. We're gonna interlace our fingers, open up the heart, take a breath in. As you exhale, you're gonna start to hinge forward, coming down, letting your right shoulder either float above your thigh, or if you can touch it, you can actually rest your right shoulder onto it. I like a float though. You definitely want to feel your legs working in this. Yeah, remember both feet are working. You're definitely going to feel that right leg a little bit more, but can you engage the back leg also? Try to relax your shoulders. Trust your legs to push down into the ground. Take a deep breath in, and then release your hands, come all the way back upright. Whew. Find that warrior one once more. Good job. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, back to warrior two, step your left foot open. Nice, this should all be familiar. Reverse it, reach your right arm up and back, welcoming in the warmth of the sun rays. And then take it the other direction, extended side angle, right forearm to your thigh, left arm reaches up overhead. Yes, crew. Now remember, you could go down a little bit lower. Second time around, maybe feeling just a little bit more familiar with the pose. Let's find a deeper level of it, which might just mean breathing a little deeper. Trying to relax your shoulders, take the tension out of the upper body, trust your legs. Your feet are pushing down, that's supporting your torso. Take one more breath in. Use your exhale to rise, warrior two. Well done. We're going to triangle pose next. Straighten out your right leg, please, and then reach your right fingertips towards the water. So we're gonna keep our legs straight, arms straight, and then right hand down to your leg, left arm up to the sky. Yes, so we want to feel nice long lines here, straight legs, straight arms, straight spine. Everything is giving energy. Come on up to reverse triangle. Your legs will stay straight. Reach your right arm up and back. Good. See if you can lean a little bit more. And then release your right arm down. You're going to turn to the side of your mat, heels in, toes out for goddess pose. So you'll bend your knees to come into a nice wide-legged squat. Yeah, so our feet are just like slightly, maybe about 45 degrees turned out to the right and left here. Make sure your knees and toes are going the same direction. Maybe sit down a little lower. Your spine is long. And then if you want, you can find some movement side to side. Take your hips to the right, the left. Just embrace this work here that's building through the inner thighs, the hamstrings, the glutes. A lot's working here. Good. Let's come back through center. As you inhale, straighten your legs, reach your arms up, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, we'll come back to that goddess. Bend your knees back into your squat. Perfect. Let's go 2 more times. Inhale, stretch tall, star pose. We exhale, come on down to goddess. Nice. Once more. Inhale. Exhale, we hold it low in that squat. Good. If you want a little more challenge, you could reach both arms up overhead. Yes, crew. Take 1 more breath in. As you exhale, we're straightening the legs back to warrior 2. Pivot your feet slightly to the right. Rebend your right knee. Yes. Once again, look over the right fingertips. And then hands come down to the ground. Step back, downward facing dog. Ooh, good work. Take a nice cleansing breath. Notice the difference between your 2 legs. Probably feeling a little more sensation happening with the right now. So let's even it out. We'll lift our left leg up here, 3-legged dog on the other side. No rush. Remember, you can always take things at your own pace. Feel free to find some movement. Bend your knees, circle out your ankle, spread your toes. Move your leg however it needs. Yeah, remember the foundation of your hands. Push down through those arms. Good, strong back. We look forward. It's warrior 1. Your left foot steps through between the hands. Your right foot will come down flat, pointing to a 45-ish degree angle, and then our hips square. Yes. Just 1 time here, you'll find your cactus. Open up your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades down the back. And then we lift up, humble warrior. This time we're gonna take the opposite grip. So hands down, take the kind of awkward thumb on top, and then shoulders down, lean back. You could always stay up here if you're ready for more. You hinge it forward. Use your legs. Try to push down through the ground. That's going to help you activate all the way from your legs through the hips, the pelvic floor, the core. Yeah, and then breathe. Good. Relax your shoulders, relax your head. You got it. 1 more strong inhale. As you exhale, release your hands. Make your way back upright. Good job. Yes. Take 1 more breath in here. As you exhale, we open it up to warrior 2. Right foot steps back a little bit more. Our hips are open to the side. Yeah, reverse it. Left arm up and back. Feel that stretch. Open up space through the ribs. Good, and then carry it up and over. Extended side angle, left forearm down, right arm up overhead. Nice. If you want to go down lower, maybe your left hand starts to make its way down, where you float your arm. You're not really putting weight into the arm either way. Use the legs. Good. 1 more inhale here. And then use that exhale to rise back up. Good job. Find our triangle pose. We're going to straighten out that left leg. Reach your left fingertips forward as far as you can. And then drop your left hand down. Right arm up to the sky. So really push strong through both feet, through your arms, through the top of your head. Make sure you're breathing here. Come on up, reverse triangle. Legs stay straight. Left arm will reach up and back. Good. Really feel the space here in the left side body. Nice. Lower the left arm. You're going to turn to the side of your mat. Heels in, toes out. 1 more time here. Goddess pose. Bending the knees. Get nice and low. Good. And again, you can find some movement if you like. Side to side. Try to keep your knees and toes in the same direction. And it's easy to start to pitch forward here with the upper body. I'm going to challenge you to try to keep your shoulders stacked right over your pelvis here, your hips. And then your knees are pushing back. So we're really activating the outer hips, outer thighs, and the outer glutes. Okay, let's straighten the legs. Reach your arms up. Take a breath in. Star pose. Yes, as you exhale, bend your knees. Come back down into that goddess squat. Gorgeous. 2 more times. We reach it up. Breathe in. As you exhale, bend your knees. Find that goddess. Let's go 1 more time. Stretching tall. Exhale, we'll hold it low here in that squat. 1 final challenge. If you'd like to reach your arms up, please go for it. Yeah, maybe sit down a little bit lower. You guys look amazing. Yes, we take 1 more breath in. Exhale, straighten the legs, and then pivot your feet. It's warrior two, back to the front. Bend your left knee one last time. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step your way back, downward facing dog. Nice work, crew. When you're ready, shift forward. Let's find plank pose, straightening out your legs, your arms, your spine. You can always take this on your knees if you like. Feel free to skip it also. We're heading to child's pose in just a second. But here, see if you can relax those shoulders down. Feel the foundation of your arms and also your feet, and feel like you're lifting up away from the floor. Good, one more solid breath in. And then exhale, lower your knees down. Let's find that child's pose. Toes together, knees wide. Stretch the arms forward, rest your hips back. Taking a moment here to rest. You can relax your forehead on the ground. Feel free to close your eyes. You've already built a really solid foundation for yourself. When you think back on all of the years that you've had of growth, of challenges, of experiences, all of these things shaped you into who you are today. That's a beautiful thing. So as we get ready to head into the new year, also starting to think about how you'd like to continue to grow in 2025 and beyond, how you want to mold yourself, guide yourself. We're constantly learning and growing. It's part of the beauty of life. It's also what makes it hard, right? It's never easy. We're always going to face new challenges, new obstacles. We never really know what life will bring, but what we do know is that you're strong enough to handle anything that comes your way. You've already proven that. It's etched into your cells, everything that you've experienced. So thank yourself. You made it all the way to this moment right here, to being on your yoga mat. What a beautiful journey. We're going to take a really simple twist here, little thread the needle. So we'll lift up slightly, and then take your right arm underneath your left, and then turn your right shoulder and ear down to the ground. And then you can relax your arms as much as you like here. Let yourself kind of melt into the earth. Let's switch it out. Reach your right arm forward. Left arm slides underneath. Left ear, left shoulder, turn down to the earth. Nice deep breath in here. As you exhale, coming back through center. One more time, reaching both arms forward. Rest your forehead, take a couple of breaths. Now I just have one more round of challenge for you guys. One last little bit of movement, and then we'll start to slow things down even more. So right here, take a really cleansing breath in through your nose. Maybe open mouth exhale. You're more than welcome to stay in your child's pose as long as you like. But if you're ready for a little bit more, one final push, we'll start to make our way up here, coming into downward facing dog once more. Take your time. So feeling how your downward facing dog has changed over the course of just about 35 minutes so far, right? Noticing how this downward facing dog feels from the first one, hopefully a little bit more warm. Got the sun finally shining through, feeling also the strength that you've built in your back and your arms. Let's take an inhale, reach your right leg up, find three-legged dog. Yes, now challenge this time is to keep your legs straight, either point or flex your foot, do something with it, and try to lift up a little bit higher. We're going to look forward. We're stepping right away to warrior two. So right foot through between your hands, left foot down flat, And then windmill your arms into our T shape. Yes, so we're looking over our right fingertips again. Hips, chest is open to the side of your mat. Reverse your warrior. Right arm will reach up and back. Maybe bend even more into your right knee here. Use that foundation of your right foot to push down and stretch your right arm even more. Yeah, let's take it the other way now. Extended side angle. Right forearm down, left arm up overhead. Just here for a moment. If you want to go deeper, please feel free. Lift it back up. Find your warrior two. Go ahead. Triangle pose. Right leg straightens. Reach your right fingertips forward. Right hand down, left arm up. Beautiful. Energy in all directions here. And then lift that up. Reverse triangle. Legs stay straight. Right arm up and back. Okay, now we're going to do kind of a flying version of that triangle pose. Sounds fancier than it is. This is half moon. Just try it. Let's have fun with it. We're going to bend the right knee. Your right hand will come down to the ground about 6 inches in front of that foot. And then we're going to try to lift the left leg up. You're opening up towards the side, and then maybe your left arm reaches up as well. Balancing on that right leg. Now, this is a pretty fancy pose, definitely more like level 2, 3, but have fun with it. Just try. Yes. Good. Take one more deep breath in. You got it. Maybe bend your right knee more, especially if you're feeling tight. Now we're going to try to land this back in our warrior two. So slowly bend your right knee, set your left foot down flat. Come on up. Good work. Take one more breath in here. And then straighten both legs. Turn your right toes forward. Wide-legged forward fold. You're going to hinge here at your hips and come all the way down. A well-deserved stretch. Let yourself hang here for a few breaths. Good job. Try to shake your head out a little bit. Let all the tension go from your spine. If you want something to do with your hands, they could be on the ground, on your legs. You could grab opposite elbows. You could also find a shoulder opener, just like you do in your humble warrior, interlacing the hands. Lots of options. But I want you to choose the one that really serves you and not just what you're doing more on autopilot. A lot of times that means actually slowing down or backing off, especially if you usually go for like the hardest version of something. I want to challenge you that the hardest might actually be a softer version. And then start to crawl your hands over towards your right leg. Pull your nose in a little closer towards your right knee to get a deeper stretch on that right side. Breathing into the hamstrings. Thanking this right leg for supporting you through that balance. Half moon pose. That was pretty impressive. And then we're going to keep crawling our hands around. Go ahead and turn back to face the front of your mat. And then step that right foot back. Come into your downward facing dog. Good work. Okay, crew. Last round. Last push. Let's lift the left leg up here. 3-legged dog. Yes, challenge to get your legs straight. Point or flex your foot. Maybe lift a little bit higher. Power through your arms. Yes, feel how strong you are. Let's look forward. You're stepping that left foot through between your hands. Warrior two first. Set your right foot down flat. And then we'll windmill our arms here to come upright. Good. Take a breath in here. Then reverse it. As you exhale, reach your left arm up and back. Try to bend a little more through the left knee. Push down through that foot to reach even more. Good. Let's go extended side angle just for a moment here. Left forearm to your thigh, right arm up overhead. Noticing how beautiful it is today. The sky above us with the wispy clouds. Let's come back upright. Warrior two. We'll take that into triangle. Left leg straightens here. We'll reach the left fingertips forward, create space. Reach as far as you can. And then take left hand down, right arm up. Feeling yourself expansive, open, spacious. And root down through both feet. Let's take that up to reverse triangle. Left arm will take you up and back. Again, rooting down through your feet here, especially your left foot. Now we're going to use it to come into our half moon pose. So we come back into that warrior two, left hand down a little bit in front of that left foot. You're picking up your leg. It's kind of like a little funky supported warrior three almost. And then open up to the side. Reach your right arm up if you can. Yes, good job. Any version of this pose is awesome. Whether or not that means lifting your back leg, if your left leg is bent, great. Make the pose work for you. And then, are you breathing? You guys look so good. Take one more inhale. We're landing it back in that warrior two. Nice and slow. Bend the left knee, right foot down. Good. Take your arms out to the side and then straighten both legs. Arms reach up. Left toes pivot forward. Once again, back to your wide-legged forward fold. Good job, you guys. Let yourself melt here. Again, you can shake your head out. Yes, no. Slow breaths. Find any positions with your hands that feel good. On the ground, on your legs, opposite elbows. Do your thing. Notice again with your feet. Are you leaning more forward, back? Can you reach down through all four corners of both feet? Sometimes we lean our hips a little to the right, to the left. Can you even yourself out? Equal weight in both legs. Nice. And then let's crawl the hands over towards the left side. We're going to pull our nose in a little bit closer towards that left knee. Get a deeper stretch now in the left hamstrings. Feel free to bend that knee as much as you need. Again, let yourself hang here. Slow breaths. Good. Let's keep crawling all the way around to face forward. And then when you're ready, step that left leg back, downward facing dog. And then one last time here, crew, grand finale, shift forward, find your plank pose. You can always skip the plank. Yes, if you want to take it on your knees, go for it. Just choose something to do in this moment. Be intentional. Yeah, and I want you to finish feeling as strong as you really are. So you're pushing down through your arms. You're lifting up through your core, energy through the backs of your legs. Gorgeous, you guys. Thanking this ground beneath us for its solid foundation. Let's take one more inhale. So you exhale, lower your knees. Let's find that child's pose one more time. Good job, you guys. Reach your arms forward. Rest your forehead down. Take a slower breath in here. Maybe open mouth exhale. Thanking yourself for this moment in time. And then slowly, we're going to make our way up to sit, and I'll have you meet me in butterfly pose. So you're going to bring your feet around in front of you. Baddha Konasana, knees out to the side, feet are together, and then you'll walk your hips back a little bit here, so you can sit up tall. And then this might be plenty, just hanging out here. If this is already a little too intense, you can also lean back, so your hands come behind you, and then that's a little more support. Or if you want more, you hinge forward here, getting a little deeper into the stretch of your inner thighs. And you can also take this opportunity to massage out your feet, maybe find a little rock side to side. I gift wrapped presents last night, and it took like 2 hours. I was standing the whole time, and then I was trying to figure out why my feet were hurting. 2 hours of gift wrapping. So if you're like me, if you've been doing a lot on your feet today, the past few weeks, give yourself a little love. We're going to sit all the way up here. And then inhale, reach both arms up. We're going to try a simple twist. So bring your right hand behind you, turn and look over that right shoulder. And then maybe your left hand comes to your knee, or it can rest out in front of you, really anywhere that feels good. Try to sit up a little taller. Go ahead, come back through center, reach both arms up. Let's take that twist the other direction. Left hand behind you, looking the other way. Go ahead, back through center, both arms reach up. Good. As you exhale, we're going to use our hands to straighten out both of the legs here. Go ahead and flex your feet if that feels good. Inhale, arms reach up. As you exhale, we'll take a forward fold, reaching for your feet. Good. Slowly roll yourself up. You're going to keep your right leg straight. Go ahead and bend your left leg in, kind of like a little half butterfly, and then bring your left foot into your right near thigh. Right hand reaches down for your foot. Left arm will come up and over for a side stretch. Exactly. Nice. Really breathe through the ribs, the left side body here. Try to create a lot of space by breathing, relaxing through the shoulders, the forehead, the jaw. Try to let that all go. And reach both arms up. Take a breath in. Okay, this is a little fancy move. You're going to take your left hand back behind you. We're rolling up onto our left knee here. So you're going to reach your right arm up, back, and let your head fall back, your hips lift up. Your left arm is your support. Nice, exactly. I'm just going to lean into it, let it go. Beautiful. Slowly lower your hips back down. Straighten out your left leg, and then we'll switch sides. So we'll bend our right leg in, first finding that side reach. So your left hand for your foot, right arm will come up and over. Yoga's still all about creating space, even when we're working our body and twisting into these crazy shapes. So I want you to think about opening up through the ribs, the side body. Good. Let's lift all the way up. That right hand comes back behind you. We're rolling up onto our right shin now. Left arm will take you up and back. Just lean into it. Try to relax. Feel your heart opening, the front body, the hips. Good job. Slowly lower it back down. Bring both legs back out in front of you, and we're going to come to lie down on your backs here. So scoot forward a little bit. Make sure you have plenty of mat. If you want to grab some water, please go for it. And we're going to make our way onto our backs. I'll have you start first by just hugging your knees into your chest. You can find a rock side to side. Trying to relax your head, your hips. Taking some slow breaths in. You've made it through quite a journey this morning through your yoga practice, but now you've made it to a chance to really slow things down, to be more with yourself. So let's take one last stretch here. We'll do a figure four, setting both feet down, flexing your right foot, cross your right ankle over your left knee. And then you could stay right there, or you can also thread your arms through. You'll grab on behind the left leg and then pull the whole shape in. Yeah, so right ankle flexed over that left knee. And then slowly threading the arms through the center, grab a hold of the left hamstrings, and then maybe start to find a rock side to side. Yeah. Try to relax your head down, your shoulders, your hips, slowing down your breath. Just noticing how you're feeling right now. You made it through a lot. You've moved your body in a lot of different ways, new challenges, all part of that daily commitment to growth. Let's go ahead and switch out your legs. We'll set the right foot down onto the ground. And then flex your left foot, cross your left ankle over the right knee. And then you'll thread your arms through and grab on to the right hamstrings, gently pulling this whole shape in closer. And again, try to keep your head down, your hips down. Maybe find that rock side to side. One last time, hug both knees into your chest. If there are any last stretches, anything else you want to do before you head into your Shavasana, please feel free. And if you're ready to find your final moment of rest here, we're going to make our way into lying all the way down for that Shavasana. So you're welcome to keep your legs bent, maybe slide them out straight. Try walking your shoulder blades underneath you, really open up your heart. Welcoming in this beautiful morning, the warm sun here, and the opportunity to just slow down and be with yourself for a few minutes. We won't be here long, but give yourself this time to fully let go. You have nothing to do, nothing to worry about for just a few minutes. No distractions. That's a rare thing, and it's really healing for our brains to just be in stillness for a moment. So enjoy this time. I'll let you know when it's time to get up. And for now, enjoy your Shavasana. Start to take your last few deep breaths here. Thinking back to the intention that you set at the start, really remind yourself, how do you want to feel as you head into the holidays? And even more specifically, as we head into this next moment following getting up off of your yoga mat, how do you want to show up in the world? How do you want to feel? What energy do you want to embody? Start to call that in here as you wake up your body with some movement, maybe wiggling your fingers and toes, or circling out your wrists and ankles. You're welcome to take your time. You can stay here as long as you want. But if you're ready to greet the rest of your day, I'll have you gently roll over to one side, pausing for a moment to thank the ground beneath us for supporting us, for giving us our home. And then slowly press yourself all the way up to sit. And we'll end here just like we started. Just like we started. Let's close our eyes, bringing your hands together to heart center with lots of love and gratitude for each other, and even more importantly, for yourself. Let's take one final really big inhale through your nose. Hold your breath at the top and see if you can fill up with a little bit more air. And then open your mouth, exhale. Let's sigh that out. Let it go. Thank you all so much. And open up your eyes. Thank you for coming out, for being here with me today. It's been such a pleasure. Namaste. Thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause. Y'all did fantastic.